Good morning, hello, my name is Daniel, and whilst I'm not a professional triathlete, I do have a YouTube channel, and that means I can give my opinion exactly where it is not wanted. I've just seen Ironman have announced, just reading it now, announced the brand new 2024 Ironman Pro Series, $1.7 million in bonus pool, $200,000 awarded to each top place male and female, benefits for the top 50 professional male and female athletes, spread out across 18 designated races for the series amongst the full Ironman and Ironman 70.3 pro race calendar. That is awesome. Good morning. Now, as I said, I'm not a pro athlete, so I'm not really going to comment on is this good or bad for pros. It'd be cool to hear from some pros as to what they think about it, but I'm an age group athlete, so I thought I'd talk about what my thoughts and feelings are as an age group athlete about that, and as a fan of the sport. Please do feel free to drop any comments in the comments section down below. So, what are my thoughts? Well, I've never really gone to a race because there is a pro field or because there is a certain pro athlete entered. However, when I've got to a race and there is a pro field, it does add to the buzz. You see them at registration, you might see them in transition and get a quick photo with them or something. You might see them out on the race course. I distinctly remember at Ironman Wales last year, seeing Joe Skipper on the run. I didn't know what had happened out on the course that day, but he was absolutely on a mission on the run. Seeing Andrew Horsfall-Turner, being up there off the bike, and then seeing trying to work out where people are, is really exciting. But I didn't enter the race because of that. However, it did add to the experience. Now, from what I read, there are still going to be pro fields at other races, so it's not taking away from that, but I wonder if it's going to change the feel if you're only really going to get the top tier at those 17 races in the series or not. So as an amateur, what are my additional thoughts about this? Well, I think it's good because as a fan of the sport, I like watching triathlon. So when there are bigger races and more pros turning up, Ironman and other brands are more likely to put on live streaming. There's more likely to be more coverage about it. It's more likely that those individual athletes are going to be documenting their journeys and sharing their race day thoughts on their channels and so on. So I like it for that. I do, however, hope that Ironman can make their coverage somewhat closer to the PTO's level in terms of less adverts and making it more engaging and more splits and so on. I'm sure they're working on those things. So I think as a net positive, it is a good thing for the sport. There's probably no better time to be a professional triathlete. I'm kind of excited because I have a couple of friends who are, well, they probably class themselves as, low ranked pros, whether it's their first or second year as a pro and they're just trying to develop in the sport. Maybe this will open the door to them to be able to do some other races that don't quite always have that, top tier of athlete who's absolutely going to hand you your backside. That could be good for their development, and I'd like to see that for other people as well. So they're my real brief thoughts on the series. Are Ironman taking on the PTO? I mean, I guess they are. I guess they're perhaps worried that they're going to lose their middle distance pros to the PTO. It's good to see them putting some focus on the long distance as well, so the full Ironman distance. I know athletes like Joe Skipper, for example, has never really done the 70.3s or the PTO distances, or he's done a few 70.3s, but not to the same success that he has done the full distance because he prefers the full distance. So putting some accolade other than the Ironman World Champs behind their full distance is probably good for athletes like him, and I know there's other athletes in the same sort of boat as that as well. So interesting stuff. Competition drives improvement, so hopefully Challenger already have like an end of season bonus scheme, so maybe they do something similar or up their ante or something, who knows. But yeah, as an age group athlete, I think it's good for the sport. More competition, more hopefully televised races, and a higher level in the sport is good for all involved. I do hope that Ironman aren't just going to pass us on the entry fee cost rises to pay for it, because it's a lot of money to put into the pro racing. It's got to come from somewhere, right? Now, Ironman haven't said anything about it. They haven't said they're raising prices or anything, but it'd be disappointing to make an expensive sport even more expensive, wouldn't it? But who knows? So anyway, that's my just quick thoughts on the situation. Look forward to seeing how it develops. Look forward to seeing some opinions from some actual athletes and some actual people that it affects. I'm getting out of breath walking up a hill, so that's clearly not me. Hit subscribe down below, and I'll see you tomorrow.